Hi there, and welcome to this Max Moment. Now, when you look inside what makes high-performing teams work, or high-performing cultures, or high-performing relationships, there are some key elements that drive this process, and there is one specifically that I want to speak about today, and that is this balance of positivity versus negativity. Because studies are now showing us that top-performing teams, top-performing cultures, and top-performing relationships, like these top-performing environments, are built on a very specific ratio of positive feedback, positive comments, and positive interactions to that of negative ones. Because the research shows us that one of the most important factors that can have the greatest difference in the efficiency and the productivity and the overall success of our team and our culture and our relationships, like even our families, right? It's our ratio of positivity to that of negativity. Now, before we go any further, I just want to make it clear, like nothing's perfect, right? No relationship, no team, no culture, nothing's perfect. And you can't just be positive and happy all the time. Like that's not reality. And studies are showing us that we do actually need both. Like we need positive feedback because it can actually help us to see our blind spots. It can help us to see areas of growth that we need. And it can also be a wake-up call that we all need every now and again, right? And it can also help guard us against complacency, which can tend to happen in that world of high performance. Like, are you with me on that? So having said all of that, negative feedback, negative comments, negative interactions, they need to be balanced out with positive ones. But what is that magic ratio? That ratio is somewhere in the region of 5-1. That means you need 5 positive interactions for every 1 negative one, or 5 positive interactions just to balance out the 1 negative interaction that you may have. And let me say this, like the very best are using this formula to drive their performance. So think about it right now. Like ask yourself, are you currently working within that ratio? Like whether that be on your team or as a leader or a teammate or in the workplace, at home, in your relationships, like are you honestly communicating and interacting within that equation? Like be honest with yourself right now, because now is not the time to save face or pretend that everything's fine. Moments like this is when you need to step back and evaluate the different areas of your life and see if this simple ratio can help improve your life. For instance, one study showed that the difference between happy and unhappy marriages is this 5-1 ratio. They were able to predict with 90% accuracy whether couples would stay together or end up getting divorced based on their positivity and negativity ratio. Like another study showed that the highest performing teams, the great teams, had an average positivity to negativity ratio of 5.6-1. So almost 6 positive interactions to every 1 negative one. Like average teams or good teams had an average ratio of 1.9-1. So almost twice as many positive interactions to negative ones. And the lowest performing teams had an average ratio of 0.36-1. So almost 3 negative interactions for every positive one. So let me say this again, like as a top performer, a high achiever, a leader, a captain, a teammate, a friend, like whatever it's going to be, as someone who wants to make a greater impact in this world, what positivity ratio do you currently operate at? And are you unbalanced? And if so, how can you create more positivity to help you and others get to that next level? Because you see, Roy Bennett, author of the book, The Light in the Heart, he said this: attitude is a choice, happiness is a choice, optimism is a choice, kindness is a choice, giving is a choice, respect is a choice, and whatever choice you make makes you. So choose wisely. And I'm saying to you the same thing. Whatever positivity ratio you choose makes you. So choose wisely. And as you do, choose to make today a great day, and always choose to live life to the max. And I'll see you next time.